John, I would imagine a frustrating night for you. Conceded 3 goals at home and did fight back, but ended up losing the game.
Disappointing, you know. I mean, they're a good side at Exeter. I mean, we know all about them. You know, I spoke about that in the week building up, and what we tried to train at, we didn't really put into practice. We didn't press them enough, is what I thought we should have done. Having said that, we've created more chances than them. You know, they've had 4 shots on our goal, scored 3 of them. The first 3 they had all went in. And we've, you know, at the end of the day, they've been more ruthless in front of goal than us. And that's what's won them the game. They haven't been better than us tonight. They've played some pretty football, but not really hurt us. And we've missed 3 good chances in the first half before they've scored. You know, and another night we'd have got a penalty early on. And then, you know, we've huffed and puffed, we've worked hard, scored 2 great goals ourselves. And you know, we get ourselves back into the game at 2-1, and then, you know, you get a farcical free kick. I mean, that's a great free kick by the lad, but it's not a foul. And, you know, things sometimes conspire against you in a night. That's just not going to be your night, and you've just got to move on and go to the next game. We'll play a lot worse than that and win. I thought some of the football we played was good. Just a pity to be very, very wasteful with our shooting. Our shooting was appalling tonight, and there was no conviction in it. And the chances we did create in the first half, I think if we would have took one of them and took the lead, we'd have won the game. You know, a couple of the players have said we can play that game 5 times this week and win every time. You only get one go at it, and that's what we're always saying to lads. You don't get these opportunities again. And if we had to play Exeter, no disrespect to Exeter, because I think they're a fantastic footballing side, but if we had to play Exeter the last game of the season to go, you'd fancy your chances. So, you know, that could be the difference between not going up and going up there, one of our rivals, for the top half and, you know, for the playoffs. And, you know, for the chances we had tonight, we've got to be winning them games.
Is it an example of how tight those margins are in this top half of the table? A bounce of a ball, referee's decision can make all the difference? You
know, as I've always said, you can't underestimate the elements of luck in football. Sometimes it goes for you, sometimes it goes against you. And, you know, the irony is, if the first referee who went off injured, he's not playing an advantage for the foul, the first foul. He's given the foul, and then he's having the shot from 50 yards rather than 30 yards. And that's just some of the luck that goes against you. But you've got to make your own luck. You've got to occupy the opposition in their half, and we did to a certain extent. You know, they've got every man behind the ball. I mean, they declared with 10 minutes to go. They took the strikers off, and you know, they've just packed the defence and made it hard for us. We still made a couple of half chances, but you know, we've got to work on being more ruthless in front of goal. We're looking to score the perfect goal at the moment, and you know, they don't always materialise. You know, you've only got to see. The more shots you have, the more chance you've got of scoring. And we delay our shots so often. And you know, if you go back to Piero's goal last week, gets a deflection and goes in. Shane McCann, similar goal against Morecambe. But we just seem to have a reluctance to shoot, and we're looking, as I said, for the perfect opportunity, and sometimes they don't come.
Are they almost too committed to getting it down and playing it in inverted commas the right way?
Well, not really, no. You know, I mean, I wouldn't say we're like Arsenal, but you know, for our good approach play, we're often wasteful with our last pass, or we're often wasteful with our shooting. I mean, we've put 5 over the bar tonight. You know, well, they had 3 sides of goal. The first 3 sides of goal they scored with them all. So possibly that's why they were better than us tonight. I don't know. I still don't think they were better than us tonight. You know, they'll get the plaudits, and I know I'll have an argument with my brother on the way home. I know I will, because he'll be saying, "Oh, they're a good side, John. You know, they deserved it." And you know, he might be right. Well, he is right that they are a good side, but I don't think they deserve to beat us tonight. You know, on the balance of the game, we've had enough chances to win, and they've scored a free kick that's not a free kick.
You've bounced back a couple of times this season since you came back. When you've had a poor result, you're confident you're going to do it again for the FA Cup next week?
Well, we'll try. That's all we can do. We'll give it our best shot. You know, when we're always striving to be better, and we'll analyse it, but you can't beat yourselves up too much. I said we didn't play that badly tonight. You know, it was a smashing game. It's been a smashing game for the neutrals, especially when the first 5 shots go in on target. But you know, we've got to have more about us in front of goal. That's something that we're going to have to work on. And you know, I still think we could and should have pressed them a bit more, you know. Yeah, maybe I've got to take a bit of the blame for maybe not working on their wide plays coming in as much. I knew they would, but I didn't think they'd possibly come in as much as they would, because I thought they might have been a bit scared of us on the counter. Now, we had ample opportunity, because every time our fullbacks got the ball, he could run 50 yards with it. So if we're playing at home, we maybe got to accept that. Let their wide players go in, maybe don't suck them in and try and get on the ball and try and hurt them. And, you know, we didn't do that enough when we had the opportunity to. We didn't pick the right option, you know. I think Lids had 3 free runs up to the edge of their box and he backed off them. And, you know, that's the difference when they've had their opportunities, their side to goal, have took it. So fair play to them. That's probably why it is. Well, it is why they've got the 3 points.